Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling Guy Smith. You guys are watching On Wrestling. So tonight, this is the reason why I'm doing this video tonight. It's actually for my NXT time for the NXT and AEW review, as usual. Like I said, NXT. Like I said, all my predictions tonight came true. The reason I'm saying this, guys, is because look, I know you guys have watched everything on NXT. I know you guys have probably watched everything on AEW like I did. And you know what? I love the fact I'm gonna start off with NXT. Everything I said, and I've said this thing about Keith Lee having that title, the crowd loved him, man. He made a promo with Dominic Dijakovic, and I love the fact that they still want to continue this route. Why I say this? Because we might be getting another North American title match in Tampa. Because he wants that title. He's the only guy I think that will never give up on Keith Lee. Because Keith Lee and him, it's a friendly rivalry, but he wants to become champion so bad that it itches. It's in his skull, it's in his brain, he's in his head. And I loved the promo that Tommaso Ciampa did with Johnny Gargano. He already knows why. And he said, for him to give his life back, there cannot be no Johnny wrestling in NXT. And I already know what he's gonna say. I know what Johnny Gargano's gonna say at NXT next week. Because you know what? He's born for this life. We're born for a lot of things. And for the first time in my life, we're actually doing better. We're actually doing better. I loved it because you know what? He was beating the crap out of Austin Theory. And I really feel like Austin Theory's not gonna become champion at some point. I think he's just gonna be a straight jobber. Tommaso Ciampa just needed to beat on someone to get the blow off the steam. And I really do love the fact that people are trying to wonder what's Johnny's motivation and what they were booing him. I really want to know what Johnny's motivation, and also I want to know what they're gonna do with Finn Balor. And I did love the Chelsea. I did love the Chelsea Green match against Kaden Carter. I'm glad that she won, but I still want to know where she kind of is gonna be, because I feel like she has a great moveset. She does. She has a great moveset, and I feel like Ro- uh, Robert Stone. He's a good guy, but he's a dummy though. He's a good manager. He's a good mouthpiece and everything. He's great. But that's my thing. Her beating King. I think that's gonna be a nice rivalry for her. You know what I mean? I did like the promo between Gonzalez and the promo that she did, and Regal said, you know what, um Dakota Kai is gonna face Tegan Knox in a cage match in 2 weeks, meaning that we might get it next week, or we might get it the week after, which I'm happy about. But I'm more happy that everything, like I said, Velveteen Dream came back. It was a fantastic match. He won. Roger Strong ate a pin. But I think it's not over between them. The mind games, the disrespect. I think it's not over because he wants it. I love that Yui was beating him up and attacking him. But all in all, NXT did really good. But now I want to talk about AEW. The first thing I want to talk about is Shauna. Shauna, I love her. I love that she had the Goku ring attire. I loved it. Beautiful. I love that Nyla Rose did a promo. She was basically talking about how she's gonna be a champion. It's time for her era, which is perfectly fine. But here's my thing I don't like. I don't like Britt Baker. Why I don't like her? Because it's like all she ever does is talk about Tony Schiavone. That's why I don't like her. I don't like her because of that reason. I don't like the fact that it's always her. It's always that she's not gonna do anything, and I feel like she's in that realm of obscurity, or she's trying to wait till somebody to give her a championship shot. And I swear to God, if Chris Statlander gets one, and she will get one in Revolution, I think, And I love the fact that it was a good, it was a good thing. It was a good match. You know what? I love that Chris Statlander is getting better and she's getting more. I love the fact that I did love the fact that they did the, with Moxley and Jeff Cobb. That match was fantastic because John Moxley just proved to us that he can beat anybody. And I love that, we got the most fantastic beatdown at the most fantastic brawl I thought we would get. Because I love that Dustin came out to help John. I love that Darby Allin came back, and I love his gimmick. I love that he came back and he was like, he had the skateboard, used it as a weapon, beat the crap out of Jeff Cobbs with it, and then did a kickstand on that brother's back. I can't believe that. But you know what? I really don't mind AEW. I love the fact that the stories are interweaving with each other. I love the fact that everybody's getting what they're getting. I love the fact that they were talking about the action figures they're about to sell, that's bringing them up a little bit. I love that Cody, I love that match between Cody and Wardlow. The greatest cage match I've ever seen. And it wasn't a typical cage. Wardlow is a physical specimen, and he even looks like he can kill. And to me, I'm thinking there's a road that he's gonna get a chance to be champion, or he's gonna get rid of MJF. I did like the spot between Arn Anderson and MJF. Like MJF was like hit him, do what he do the same thing. Do what he get revenge for what his dad did to you. He's like, no, I'm not gonna hit him. Because they had a really good, fantastic match. And I love the fact that Cody took MJF's ring and hit him with it. They took his ring, decked him in the head, did a crossroads, kicked out of it, and then basically had a bloody face, was dripping blood, and did the most spectacular moonsault ever. And that match was amazing. And I see that Cody is ready. He's been ready. He's been wanting to get his hand on MJF for the longest time, and he will. He'll get it. And I love the match between Hangman and Kenny, because I love the match between the Lucha Bros. You know what? That just proves that, their friends are going to, even if they win and they're friends, they're not going to do a heel turn. They're best friends. They're best friends. Like I said, I love the fact that I don't hate AEW or NXT because they did a fantastic job. I do. And I see so much, and I usually don't say this, guys, because like I said, I'm a little bit more wide awake now because I'm giving, like I said, I was going to give you guys, and I fulfilled my promise of giving you guys a review tonight. And this is why wrestling is going at the pace it's going at NXT and AEW, because they both shows did a fantastic job in my own opinion. And like I said, you guys, I tell you, it was great. I'm ready for Revolution. I'm ready for TakeOver Tampa. I can't wait. I can't wait till next week. I can't wait for that 10-day thing to go. I can't. It's gonna be amazing because I think the prayers are finally gonna be answered with Cody versus MJF. Sorry. It's gonna be the greatest. It's gonna be the greatest match ever. Oh, and one more thing for NXT. I did love the Bianca Belair promo she did between the match between Chelsea Green and Kayden Carter when she said, "Charlotte, I'm gonna whoop that ass." That was hilarious. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.